Buondì a tutti, si continua Banishers stamattina. Non ci sono i Metal Gear che mi attendono. Sì, dopo questo Metal Gear 1 assolutamente. Che questo comunque mi sa che sarà lungo. Non devo fissarmi troppo sull'esplorazione. Che tanto finché non hai le abilità giuste non puoi andare. Allora adesso avevo un caso di indagine, però devo arrivare prima su, sono nello stesso posto. Allora mi pare su di qua. No, decisamente no. Mi sa.
Let's get back up.
E dai.
I can help.
Questo è il livello alto,
Away with you.
Qua c'è palese un coso a cui devo sparare. Infatti.
A peaceful place. In different times.
Before the nightmare's influence, you mean?
Let's reach the fort and a fire and warm you up.
Impressive.
Allora. Prima di andare avanti al solito esploriamo tutto. C'è un punto interrogativo qui. 2 più su. Ok, qua però c'è un'altra strada, ok. Ah no, ma da qui torno indietro.
See that corpse? I could use a ritual. I
No,
summon
questo
you
rituale
now!
giusto.
Get out of there!
Keep him under threat. Away with you! There's more of.
Call on me. This isn't over yet.
Away with you!
Perché i nemici devono essere sacche di HP?
Stay down.
Qua mi sa che bisogna fare il giro da un'altra parte. Da dove ci si passa, perché forse da qui dopo. Cioè da su. Ci sono andato. Parino.
Did you feel that?
It's close.
Ah, cos'era che... Ah, ecco. Eh sì, visto colore sulla neve.
Trouble ahead.
Ok.
Spectres are attacking the fort.
Seek no ground. Take them down. Not now,
Allora,
Evan.
dentro.
Hold position. Make each shot count, for we have not many.
All come from the front.
Hold the line.
Devo entrare.
Hold fire. That fellow's not dead.
Who is that?
Shepherd, I
It's
said
about to
hold
shoot.
the fire.
Ho notato che era l'auto più su.
This isn't working. Try this out. Great! More fun.
I think I heard the sound of a gun cocking.
Have some of this.
none out. Not living nor dead.
Name's Red McCraith. I'm obviously a banisher. Open the door there. I've business within.
Your business is, if you'll excuse my articulating the evident, not my business. I have my orders. You can't come in.
I hear you, friend. What's your name?
The name's Andrew White, and you seem a pleasant fellow. I like a Scot, me, but standing here, I'm on duty. And when I'm on duty, I'm not your friend. Listen, mate. Folk in here have problems enough, and I can't be disobeying orders. Either priests or Pennington would have my guts, and I fancy neither.
Bennington knows me. He'll know I can help.
I'm sure he does. But put one dead man down, and 3 come back next day. Round here, sweet victory fast turns bitter. Bottom line is,
Quindi mi
Captain
lasci
is
sotto la neve
indisposed,
così si
and I'll
strunza.
not add your complications to the pile. Now, you want to lend a hand? Mrs. Priest and her party are overdue. You can't miss the outpost. It looks out across the valley. If you could find her, and make sure she doesn't die, you'd surely gain her favor. And favor, as they say, opens doors.
Get in a fight and find your boss and dig her out of whatever hole she's in. All right. I can do that.
They have Spectre troubles. Let's first clear the nearby nest to relieve the fort, then deal with the missing.
Right. I'll likely be back.
Find our friends, Banisher. Or put them to rest.
I'll try. As soon as I take care of the Spectre's nest, I'll go looking for the outpost. Come on, you bastards.
Death knocks at their gates. No wonder they won't open.
They don't have a choice. Another attack may overrun them.
The nest might be near. There's a trail to follow in the snow. More coming.
Come and get your breakfast, boys.
Don't just stand there. Move! It's about to shoot.
Never-ending spectres. The fort will run out of powder.
These pests don't spring from nowhere.
Allora, qua cos'è che c'è? Ok.
Stuck.
Looks like you're walking.
Looks like.
No, qua si gira male.
They brought 4 friends. Not gonna make this easy for me then. Got this on our side.
That's it. That's the place. Fill in the hole. Bury them.
Là sopra tocca quel giro, credo. Sigillo la cosa infestata, sì, ma come? Come dovrei fare a sigillarlo? Non è che si è buggato l'obiettivo, no? Eh no, qua mi dà che devo entrare comunque. Ah, aspetta.
I should buy the fort a little time.
Let's hope it's not too late for the famous Mrs. Priest.
Ah, ok. È figo che c'è quel dettaglio della neve. Comunque per essere un doppiaggio ha le cose grafiche fighe. Cioè proprio questi dettagli.
I wonder how many there are in the fort.
Fewer by the day, I'll wager. Still, better to be inside than out. There's more of them.
The mountain is awash with specters.
Did the foraging party really come this way?
That would explain why they haven't returned.
Cos'era che mi si è illuminata la mano? Tipo qui. Ma dopo la neve questi non li vedi quasi per un cazzo. Allora. Da qui ci sono passato, direi di sì. Sicuro.
Is it just me or?
I felt it too.
Ma qua con tutta sta neve l'unico problema è girare maluccio, non è ottimizzato proprio benissimo.
Bloody mongrel! Who's that?
Yes, something's here.
Help us, please. We have a survivor. Come.
I suppose we should follow.
Aye, he said survivor. Let's hurry.
This one's not been dead long.
Let's hope he stays that way. Looks like they were taken by surprise. I think this area is similar to the map's instructions.
Did we miss a few?
Get back up. Hurry! She's being overrun! Come on!
Could this be what's drawn on the map?
Quindi continua a dire della mappa c'è un tesoro da queste parti. Aspetta, quanto mi dà di protezione? Vabbè, ma abbassa un po' troppa roba. Eh sì, c'è un tesoro a quanto pare. Sono arrivato da... Ah, da qui, ok. Non credo.
What is lurking here?
Time to work, Banisher. Now would be a good time to speak a few words of power, just to be sure.
Turn out and turn up!
This isn't over yet. Watch out. Spectre position.
No, cazzo, ho sbagliato tasto. No, perché continuo a premere quadrato? Ma io sono un
That
coglione.
Spectre's looking for a body.
Reinforcements!
I'm right here, you know. I have another in sight.
Non ci pensa mai. Perché ogni tanto mi viene da premere quadrato? Perché sono abituato... Sì, ma è lo stesso tasto di sforzo, boh, non lo so. Solo che mi viene spesso, entro in quel loop che inizio a fare quadrato per attaccare invece di R1.
Startled by a wisp in Akashus.
Never gonna let me live that one down, huh?
fort is shot!
Behind you!
Cazzo, nemici nuovi. Mi sa tanto che sono... Però se non ci devono essere bruti pure.
Get back up!
That Spectre's looking for a body. Did we miss a few?
I'm fine. Stop fussing.
Vabbè, se vuole che vado a parlare, ovviamente.
A timely arrival. You'll be Haskell's Banishers. Thank you. Thank you both.
You can't see me.
Clear as day, just as I can see. This is my husband. I am Helen Priest.
Antea Duarte. This is my partner, Red McGrath.
'Tis rare that the living can see the lingering dead.
All I know is one day I woke after 7 long years of grief, and my Sebastian was back. It was as if my prayers had at last been answered. That was enough for me.
In times of danger, I am duty-bound to protect the woman I love. You understand?
7 years. Why come back now?
It did not feel like 7 years. Suddenly, I felt her pain calling to me.
Divine intervention or otherwise, all that matters is that my dear Sebastian is back. Now, when I need him most.
Andrew White sent us. He thought you might be in trouble. Plainly, you needed your guardian angel.
We needed more than one. Thanks to you, we'll resupply the camp. Matthews and Williams did not die in vain.
This was a risky expedition. Helen had no choice. If the survivors were to rely on Pennington alone, the fort would have already fallen.
You're well capable of fighting the living, 'tis clear. It was reckless to think you could take on the dead.
We have lost many of our comrades. We measured the risk. It was not reckless.
Pennington did this while monsters relentless besieged the fort. But make no mistake, these men's deaths are on the captain's conscience. If he has one.
How so?
7 years ago, a plague came to New Eden. Pennington quarantined the sick in the mines, walled them up. They were dark times. Hard times. None knew what the morrow would bring. We all lost much. Too much. As second in command, Sebastian volunteered to stay. Walled in with the others, he held out the longest. He died a hero. And now the Forsaken are rising. They demand revenge.
Who would blame them? I watched them die. Soldiers and miners, sick and hungry, begging for help they knew would never come.
Captain Pennington has much blood on his hands.
I'm sorry. You've been through a lot.
We have. We are, and will persist till we prevail.
We should get back to the fort. We will escort you.
Che cazzata avrà fatto lui? Quell'altro aveva mandato a morire coi fischietti la gente.
A Banisher marched with my father's infantry. Good for morale, he said.
Soldiers usually carry their ghosts with them. War is good for our business.
I take it that's how you met. I know a soldier when I see him. Fight.
I never worked for the
sì,
army,
così si blocca
but something
l'ascensore.
like that.
We'll come back for you, my friend.
My sympathies.
All of this for 2 miserable powder boxes. How low has Pennington brought us?
If you didn't like him, why did you follow him?
I followed his reputation, but he's no longer the same man.
What would you do in his place?
I'm doing it. He sits behind his walls waiting for them to fall, and I'm out here fighting to live. We're fighting for our lives. The captain is in the way.
These internal conflicts are a risk for the stability of the fort.
A necessary risk for the survival of all. But I agree. This must end. You may leave the crates. I'll send someone back for them.
Yeah, the path should be quiet. We cleared the area of the Spectre's nest.
Well, that's a relief. Follow me.
Aspetta, la cassa là sopra. C'è una cassa là sopra, ma non capisco come vuole che la raggiunga. Sì, qua con la neve e l'NPC che mi segue ma implodo.
White! Open the gates!
Priest? What are you lot waiting for? Open the gates!
Go talk to Pennington. Make him understand, if you can.
Where can I find him?
He hides in his office. You'll find him there.
Where are the others? Williams and the other chap.
We were ambushed.
God have mercy on their souls.
There's ammo in the elevator. Send Shepard and Abbott to bring it back.
There's a lock. I'm gonna need a key. A store? Ferdinando's? Closed. Are we in the right place?
Try next door.
Vabbè, andiamo prima a parlare. Anzi, aspetta, facciamo il caso d'indagine. Va. Devo prima farmelo aprire. È sotto.
You're new. From where have you sprung?
Name's Red McCraith. A Banisher, come from across the deep blue sea.
You look a landlubber to me. You should feel right at home. John Rumble.
May you prosper in good health, John.
He that does good is of God. How often, Abigail, must we have this fight? How often must we argue?
We shall argue until you hear me.
I hear you not too well. I hear a hoggish harridan. A narrow nag, a selfish shrew.
One of these days, I shall poison you.
Push you off it.
Sarà questo il negozio. No, questo mi pare la prigione. L'ennesima Bibbia.
Storeroom. Locked.
Dai, non ti incastrare. Qual è il negozio di Ferdinando Miller, mo?
Anyone home?
Sarà
No one.
questo.
Papers in Miller's name. We're in the right place.
Keep looking. He's organized.
Disorganized traders lose money.
Vardy reads English extensively.
Well, nobody's perfect.
What is this?
A sansa. It's a musical instrument. It's Bantu, from southern Africa.
He's making protective amulets.
He's making useless trinkets.
And he works hard to keep her away.
What is he afraid of? What don't we know? Let's search the store.
Please excuse my husband. He really is as unpleasant as he sounds. And who are you, then?
Red McCraith, ma'am. I'm a Banisher.
Are you indeed? Pleased to meet you, Mr. Banisher. I'm Abigail Rumble. Thanks to you, me and my husband should soon be able to go back to our mountains.
I'll let you get back to your day, madam.
If you need anything, feel free to ask.
Allora, trova un modo per accedere al negozio. posso arrampicare qua. Però mi sa che devo... No, però non posso andare dietro. Ma c'è una porta dietro la casa, forse. Eh sì. Non l'avevo mica considerata questa.
Surprisingly high quality wares.
Can't be many in Eden with the means to buy. He's doing surprisingly well for himself.
Where did he get the inventory?
Lei aveva lasciato le
Rebecca's
eredità.
will. She was rich. She left him the lot.
That's where he got the inventory.
No. The list matches his sales record.
Allora. Mi sa che questo
Touch my money and I'll drop you. What are you doing here?
è stato infame lui, mi
no
sa.
doubt.
I'm no thief, Mr. Miller. I'm the Banisher. I brought Helen Priest back to the fort.
A banisher. Thieves lie. How do you know my name?
'Tis my business to know. Red McCraith.
If you are a banisher of ghosts, I have business for you. I'll pay.
Aye. I know about Rebecca. It was she who sent me to find you. She worries for you. Says she loves you.
The English have a word for that. Hogshite.
If not for love, why did she bequeath you her fortune?
Whichever. It matters not. You're a banisher. It is your job to get rid of her.
Lui
Can you not
nasconde
just do your
qualcosa.
work?
Easy, Mr. Miller. Now, I'll need to examine Rebecca's belongings.
I sold them. All of them.
You did? To who?
I don't know. People. I wrote it down. In the register. Read it if you wish.
2 recent sales to the blacksmith and to Ingersoll's store.
You've put quite the effort into protecting your home, haven't you?
You poked about my house without my say-so.
I know my business. So out of generosity, here's the truth. None of it works. Not the wreath, not the amulet. None of it works. Pretty though.
His brooch is working.
It works. She hasn't come back. I can sleep now. I hear her calling, whispering my name. I wait to find her at my bedside. Our eyes meet. She stares. She won't leave me alone. She's an Akishi, a demon. Banish her. I'll pay you.
I need a job. I accept. Farewell to you, Mr. Miller, sir.
You know where to find me. If you're buying, I'm selling.
Ok, mi manca un pezzo però.
He'd sold it all. Everything she'd owned. And fast.
Why the hurry?
If we track her things down, perhaps they'll tell us.
note?
Let's see.
Ferdinando was a slave. She was his owner.
Aspetta, indizio ottenuto.
She kept that quiet, as if it were of no consequence. We know where to go. The barrack room.
Pretty. The work, I mean.
We know where to go. The barrack room.
Ciao Nintendo Italian Gamer. Ma a me sta piacendo un botto, ti dico. È stata una sorpresa. Io te lo straconsiglierei. Tipo io l'ho preso con gli sconti del PlayStation Store e devo dire ne valsa la pena. Che ero indeciso all'inizio. Allora. Vabbè, quella è la solita Bibbia, come ce ne sono mille.
An echo from the past drifts by.
Ma io ti dico, ho visto anche tipo pochi era Falconero, altri gli hanno dato 8, ci sta. Concordo anche con chi dice, ho visto un botto di gente diceva il gioco più sottovalutato del 2024, in realtà è tanta roba per quanto mi riguarda.
I would never ask you that. To have met you.
Cioè, più che altro a livello narrativo mi piace un sacco, è raccontato proprio bene, anche le missioni secondarie per una volta tanto sono interessanti.
I cherish all that reminds me of you.
If you were to lose me, all that I own would now be yours.
Tipo spaccano queste secondarie qua che devi indagare sulle motivazioni dei fantasmi. Queste sono un sacco fighe. Quindi lei mi sa che la faccio scendere, per ora appare lui, il bastardone.
Maybe he did once and now he doesn't.
Let's see what he has to say about it.
Ma spunto interrogativo non ho capito che. Wukong l'ho giocato pure, è figo.
Banisher?
Rebecca was in love with you. The feeling was not mutual. True?
I was her pet. A dog nuzzling its master, hoping she might loosen its leash.
Vabbè, io 2024 di giochi ho adorato Stellar Blade, ad esempio. Mi ha divertito proprio tanto.
I sat up and begged and let her pet me. I was a very good boy.
You gulled her, then took advantage.
To a slave, a crumb of freedom tastes like a loaf. You'd have done no different. And I'd do the same again.
And you faked your feelings for Mistress Argrave. You gained much more than freedom. Rebecca made you rich.
As she lay dying, Rebecca Hargrave gave me my freedom. Before that, I was her slave.
How very romantic.
If it weren't for the captain, the good people of New Eden would have let me die too.
Sì, a me è piaciuto veramente tanto.
Perhaps you should get back to work.
Cioè, più che altro che c'è il gameplay che è rifatto un sacco da Sekiro, e è proprio quel gameplay che mi gasa tantissimo. Tipo basato così sulle parate.
You're paying for this. This is the work. I get the feeling it's the result.
Esatto, anche quelli mi sono piaciuti un botto proprio per lo stesso identico motivo, perché hanno quel sistema di parate
The ghost.
che è proprio
must
appagante.
I do not like this idea. This idea can shit itself 6 times by sundown.
Come on, break the brooch and let's get it over with.
Quindi lei la posso...
No choice remains.
Posso farla scendere, direi.
Let it be done. And I'll be done with it!
Sì, come gameplay sì, Wukong poi mi è piaciuto comunque un botto.
Are you not glad to see me?
Now, Banisher! End this!
Not now. You need to hear the truth.
Poi
both
vabbè,
of
di
you.
altri giochi usciti nell'ultimo anno... Vabbè, Astrobot mi è piaciuto comunque.
Ferdinando was your slave. That you owned.
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth anche.
I was a slave! I was not free to leave!
Quest'anno mi sono riuscito a recuperarmi un bel po' di roba
We
uscita.
loved each other.
Grazie per il follow.
No. I told my master what she wanted to hear. I gulled her with a lie.
Adesso vediamo, se 2025 è carico di roba figa che deve uscire. A me manca un cavolo di trofeo per il platino, mi manca quello... L'ultimo livello. Ci sono stato appena smattato, non sono riuscito a superarlo mai, è incazzatissimo l'ultimo. Poi io col platforming ho proprio problemi a una certa.
I needed a guarantee.
Rise of the Ronin lo voglio provare. Dragon's Dogma non mi è piaciuto il primo, cioè non mi ha fatto impazzire quando l'ho provato, l'ho droppato e quindi il 2 proprio non l'ho preso.
Time to give this love story an ending.
Allora fai scendere, dai, che se lo merito. No dai, quest'anno ce n'è di roba, tipo già a febbraio Monster Hunter 2. Sì, Monster Hunter Wilds mi sa può essere interessante, anche se non è che l'ho giocati troppo gli altri. Poi vabbè, GTA 6 chissà quando, Ghost of Yotei, Death Stranding 2, quest'anno è bello carico.
He was mine. I wanted to keep him. Was I wrong?
You don't own him. You can't own him.
Let go. Find peace.
Peace? She gets peace? After all she did?
I get peace, but you get your freedom. I was wrong. I'm sorry, Fadi. For everything.
Go in peace.
È che se no qua il finale è positivo, se continuo a epurare gente me lo sogno. Sì, io più invecchio più il platforming sta diventando il mio incubo in ogni gioco. Tipo l'unica cosa che mi ha fatto incazzare in Stellar Blade è il platforming.
She deserves no peace. She put me through hell. You don't care, Banisher. Just one more mad master in a madder world.
Quello mi sta mandando a quel paese. Oddio sì, forse era abbastanza infame però. Assassin's Creed io aspetto usato perché veramente Ubisoft Valhalla a parte è l'unico che non sono riuscito a finirli, ho giocati tutti gli altri. Adesso ho giocato qualche giorno fa Star Wars Outlaws e poteva essere il gioco, il capolavoro di Guerre Stellari se non c'era Ubisoft dietro. Poteva essere veramente un capolavoro. Qua mi sa che non posso imparare niente. Quindi Shadows aspetterò quando esce usato, lo trovo. Perché sa pure Metal Gear Delta dovrebbe uscire la remake del 3. Io ieri ho comprato con gli sconti la collection dei primi 3 Metal Gear che me li voglio rigiocare, non li gioco da quando ero ragazzino, quindi mi rigioco anche tu. Dopo questo infatti mi gioco Metal Gear 1 quando finirò questo.
Captain Pennington, sir.
Mr. McWraith, you live.
There's work to be done.
Work? You had work. A mission. To bring one last glimmer of hope. To gladden our hearts before the pit takes us all.
You secretive bastards haven't helped.
The job is done. There's no more hope and little enough time. All that remains is the pit. Welcome to the last stand, McWraith. Welcome to the end.
I wouldn't surrender just yet, Captain. I found Helen Priest. We brought supplies.
A waste of effort on both accounts.
Hardly. We saved a life.
Ma quindi sotto ci sarà l'altro tizio, il governatore
For
nella
the
zona
sake of
giù.
what? For the sake of days, a week perhaps. You've saved no one. You've prolonged the terror. The dead will come. Our throats will feel their bony fingers soon enough. The end is inevitable.
It is if you will not act. You're the officer. Take command. Surely you can't intend to do nothing.
You sound like Priest. She has changed. Her return to Fort Jericho has made her impulsive, irrational, quarrelsome. I believe she did not fully grieve her husband's loss. Returning to the scene has, it seems, reopened the wound. It festers. She'll join the lieutenant soon enough.
Sì, poi di questo ecco mi sta piacendo un botto, c'ha tutte ste vibes, molto la The Witcher, la trama, il world building.
How do things stand, Captain, as you see them?
Little has changed. The dead flood from the mines. We shoot them down and gain respite. Soon, the onslaught begins anew. The clock of our extinction ticks on towards the hour. We may no more defeat the dead than we may vanquish the ocean waves.
You must at least try.
We lack much, yet we are still alive.
Ah, io non lo so quello perché Hollow Knight capolavoro, però io non l'ho finito, ero arrivato, mi mancava il boss finale e il palazzo bianco tipo, tolto vabbè, cos'è quello che ti fai tutti i boss e mi stava facendo impazzire. Bellissimo, però sì, penso che è il gioco che mi ha fatto di più incazzare in vita mia.
Permission to take my
Però
leave,
stupendo, sì, Hollow Knight.
And if I refuse it?
Are you trying to recruit me,
Più che altro è anche là il platforming,
think
per
I'd
me le
take the
sezioni
king's
di
shilling?
platforming mi stressavano tantissimo.
I'm sure of it. I need no new lieutenants. But if you wish, you may stay. This key unlocks the unused watchtower. You'll bill it while you're here.
Ah sì, ho visto. Già io scleravo per dire che c'è anche là la prima fase, non ho fatto la seconda di quella nel tendone da circo che adesso non mi ricordo il nome. Non ci ho manco provato a fare la versione potenziata. Già la prima ci ho messo 3
On
ore
one hand,
di
a
scleri.
captain beaten by the world. On the other, his rival, haunted and mutinous.
In a fort besieged by vengeful specters.
I know the shit, there's something else. Something darker.
Sì, ma io che ormai mi ostino su una delle Bibbie. sto carico. Ah, c'ho quel punto che non so come usarlo. The Last Fate ce l'ho in lista, prima o poi me lo prendo. Per quanto sclero coi Metroidvania, appunto, mi sa che quello è più basato sul combattimento che sul platforming, almeno mi pare di aver capito, quindi potrei provare. Tipo io di Metroidvania, infatti gli unici due che ho finito sono... Ah, posso potenziarlo due volte. Sono cose... Tales of Iron e... che mi manca un trofeo per il platino. Quanto posso potenziarlo? Quanta roba ho trovato? Coso mi è piaciuto pure. Coso Ender Lilies l'ho platinato. Sì, sì, esatto, pare quasi più Souls come combattimento. Posso... quanta roba... Era da un botto che non potenziavo nulla. Finito. Infatti Ori lo vorrei provare, ma appunto che non c'ho modo al momento di giocarlo. Quindi... Ah, qua è spuntata un'altra secondaria. No, però tanto... Ah, mi devo riposare.
Banishers, may I have a word?
Helen, something wrong?
Apologies for disturbing your rest.
Esatto, quello pure
I'm
io.
afraid it
Tipo
can't
io ormai
wait.
ogni volta che so che ci sono gli sconti sullo
What did you
store
think
vado a
of the
vedere
captain?
subito. Magari c'ho roba che ho comprato anche tipo c'ho più di un mese che devo giocare V-Rising, ancora non l'ho mai installato.
I saw an officer alone.
Devo
A
ancora
proud
provare
man
Dead
turned to
Space e
stone,
Doki Doki che
perhaps,
li
by
avevano messi
years of
sul
war.
Plus. C'è un botto di
I saw a
roba
broken
che
man.
più roba che voglio
I did not
rigiocare.
see the tyrant you described.
Inaction is tyranny. He will not act, but nor will he get the hell out
C'ho
of the
ancora
way.
Baldur's Gate
I
3
do
che
not
l'avevo iniziato e mi
disagree,
ero bloccato alla
but
fine
the
dell'atto
captain
1, quindi lo
needs
devo
help.
rigiocare da
I
zero.
too was a soldier, broken and haunted. With Antea's help, I recovered. Bennington may need the same.
Leave Pennington to me. The good folk of the fort need your help. You are Banishers. The dead, you'll have noticed, hammer at the gates. I would like you to go into the mines and find out what enrages them so. I would like you to do what the captain will not.
And while we deal with the hordes of angry specters, what shall you be doing?
When the mines are purged, I'll oust Pennington.
Where do we go?
There is a second tunnel into the mines. The entryway was walled shut during the quarantine. Getting there will not be easy, but the barricade should fall without too much difficulty. After that, who knows?
Underground again. Wonderful.
If it soothes you, I too am taking a significant risk. The captain has a penchant for locking people up and leaving them to rot. Some years ago in New Eden Town, the captain locked up an innocent woman. A fate I wish to avoid.
We should go.
Then it's agreed. When you're ready, you'll investigate the mines. Take the hoist to the waterfall, near the outpost you first found me. From there, it is not far to the tunnel. Keep your wits and all your luck about you.
Ok, c'è un'indagine. Allora a sto punto andrei un attimo a vedere sta missione qua. Esatto. E poi... dai. Ah già che sono proprio qui. Sì, Horizon, sì, mi sono piaciuti un botto tutti e due. Poi vabbè, che altro c'è di... Vabbè, Days Gone pure di Sony, di esclusive Sony, Open World, mo mi viene, quello pure mi è piaciuto un botto. E rosico che molto probabilmente non uscirà mai Days Gone 2. Devo entrare qua. No.
Red McCraith, how very good it is to see you.
Are you well?
We make do. We're almost happy. Well, that's saying something, things being the way they are. We owe you for
Io rosico troppo che non ci avrà un finale, cioè un continuo, perché quel cavolo, il finale segreto ti lascia proprio con un hype.
I heard Fort Jericho used to have a blacksmith. Perhaps you'll find some there?
Ah, God of War mi sono piaciuti un sacco.
Thank you for your time, Mrs. Heaton.
Thank you for your interest, Mr. McCraith.
Dove? Ah no, la missione era la principale, ok, ho visto 2 chilometri. Sì, però anche questa dov'è che è, quindi? Ah, è là. Sì, le secondarie così, quelle... queste sono fetch comunque proprio, vai, pigliami l'oggetto. Beh, sono le uniche un po' più mosce qua. Oh, bella. È di solito a quest'ora, dalle 10:30, praticamente sempre. Poi il pomeriggio dipende, o 4:30, 5:30, ogni tanto le 6. Diciamo non c'è un orario preciso. Più che altro che mediamente poi finisce che mi abbiocco una certa. Mi faccio quei 3/4 d'ora di pisolino e inizio sempre più tardi. Però mattina a quest'ora mi trovi sempre in pratica.
An innocent woman jailed.
I mean,
It's
as wolf
barbaric.
belts go, it's pretty.
An officer must be
But
just,
more than enough
or
of
else
them.
it all unravels.
Folk in Boston are not
Helen
short
is
of
right.
wolf pelt.
The truth
What do I do
lies
with
down
this?
there. Somewhere.
You're a merchant.
Prova del ferro
This
di
is no
qualità.
coincidence.
I'd sell sunshine
This all
to the
connects back
Spanish,
to the
but that
curse.
is not the problem. We've more than enough wolf. Bring me a bear. and we'll talk.
Ah, me lo vende forse. No, aspetta.
I could get 40.
Sera, oddio, ultimamente sto ripensando quasi di riniziare la sera, visto che comunque è periodo freddo.
I'll take the 20.
It's a fabulous plan, and I'm so pleased you thought of it.
Greetings. Welcome to Ingersoll's General Store. I'm Bathsheba Ingersoll, the owner. What can I get you? A comb, perhaps?
Sì, infatti ci sto ripensando in sto periodo di riniziare un po' la
Red
sera
McCraith,
magari.
I'm pleased to meet you.
Oh,
Please get the comb.
Shall we trade?
I rather think we should, sir.
Ce l'avrà
What
lei, non
interests
ce l'avrà
you?
mai lei il ferro di qualità. Risorse. Bella. Dai, buona giornata anche a te. Ci sentiamo. Allora. No, non... Ah, sì.
I must take my leave.
Thank you for your visit. Do come again.
Aspetta.
Halfpenny.
Sì, le secondarie sono quasi anche evitabili. Se sono fetch.
Good day, Nellie.
All the better for your presence, Mr. McRae.
I had to dig a little, but I found you some iron. Will it do?
It will. Give me a little time and I'll make you something useful. You just wait. You'll love it.
Thank you for your time, Mrs. Eaton.
Thank you for your interest, Mr. McRae.
E quanto ci vuole? Aspetta. Arrivo. Mo quanto toccherà aspettare? Sopra.
You've saved our sorry asses, sir. Of that there's no doubt. You've earned us a rare bit of rest, and that comes most welcome.
You all right, soldier? You look drop dead weary.
The dead don't sleep, do they? Me being asleep won't stop them coming.
Can no one take your shift?
We're short-handed as it is. Besides, I can rest and keep watch at the same time. Old soldier trick.
All bullshit aside, what's going on?
what do you care? I have my problems and you have yours, so let me handle myself. I ain't important, and I don't deserve no help. Waste of time helping me anyway.
You heard the man. He wants no help. I see no reason to force it on him. For now, at least.
As you were, soldier.
I'd like to help him. Old soldier and all.
All right. Let's start with his billet.
Right. Andrew's things. Where are yous? An award given to a brave soldier. I believe we found Andrew's things.
Allora.
This is our best lead yet. I wonder if there's an infirmary.
After that, we might look for his train band record.
Aspetta, dov'è?
Now, Mr. Peabody, I shall drain the first boil. Ready?
Same sodding question every sodding time. No, I'm not damn well ready.
Excellent. Then we'll begin.
Be careful, goddarn it! Careful! Ah!
I know. I know.
Are those your records?
Yes. Perhaps someday they may help someone.
Do you have the supplies you need?
I can treat a cough, perhaps cool a fever. Mr. Peabody needs more than calamine. But what he needs is not available, and we must accept it.
$13 is a long time to live, Hunt.
Quindi cos'è che ha soffrendo? Ha delle allucinazioni, ha vinto una medaglia al valore.
The ghost is weak, fragile.
But strong enough to stick around. What a way to live.
Any idea who this ghost might be?
You may know a soldier by his trail of dead. Could be anyone. Pretty empty armory.
Looks like someone's been living in here.
No, però mi dice sopra. No. Ma c'è un piano sopra, come ci arrivo?
A metal trinket to mark a life of sacrifice. Oh, I bet he'd rather have his sleep back.
Can't change what's done. Time heals all. Or so I'm told.
I'll talk to Andrew. Might perk him up a bit. You should have had your breakfast, friend. Anyway, greetings.
I'm Antea Duarte. This here is Red McWraith. We're Banishers. Now, who are you and what do you want? Are you the ghost haunting Andrew White? Is that a yes or a no? Who are you?
Ti hanno tagliato la lingua.
This isn't gonna be easy, is it? Mute ghosts take forever.
This is pointless. We're hunting in the dark with no light and no spoor.
First, you have to find out what's keeping him from speaking. Andrew won't be much help. But if our friend here can't tell us what he wants, maybe he can show us. Do you want us to follow you? I think he wants us to follow him. He left stains. Clever. I'll keep an eye out so we don't lose them. Over here. I'm reminded of one of my first cases. The ghost was mute because the person haunted refused to talk.
So this one is mute because of Andrew?
I don't know. Maybe. The stain is fading.
Non era qui quindi. Avevo mirato qua. No, aspetta. Sono sulla strada giusta.
He's leading us
Direi di
somewhere.
sì.
This way. The ghost haunting Andrew seems weak. Drawing out the torture the better to enjoy it? Or holding itself back, afraid to feed too much?
If mine had been so kind, maybe they'd slept night. I'm jealous.
Don't be. These ones are the worst. Years, withering, decades even.
My friend the ghost could have shown us a safer route.
Or he's just playing with us.
Ma è di qua.
He wants us to follow him.
Sì.
spectral writing on the wall. See for yourself. Our ghost does not seek revenge. That makes things easier.
Joshua Gouge, gone too soon.
What's it going to say? Joshua Gouge outstayed his welcome. The ghost has something to show us. Here, we can go on.
Dove mi sta portando? Secondo me non è cattivo su fantasma.
Standing by.
Bastard!
Joshua looks kindly on Andrew. What were they to each other?
Brothers in arms, man. You never feel as close to a mate as when you fight by his side. You fight for the man beside you, not for money, not for a king. For your mate.
You have friends from the war. First I've heard of them.
We lost contact. Maybe when this is over, I'll look them up. Most young men are taught to dream of war. And when they get there, they dream of home. And they're not busy fighting and dying, that is.
He wants us to follow him.
There's more of it.
Qua c'è questo.
Turn out and turn up! That corpse is taking aim. Get back up!
Vabbè, questa è stata easy.
The words of a ghost may resonate here.
Shite! To arms! To arms! They waylay us!
The right flank! Hold them off!
Josh! Behind you!
Goddamn blustering cold! Help me!
Joshua! No!
Nice to meet you again, Joshua.
You want us to help Andrew White give up his guilt and get on with his life. Am I right?
We know you died fighting by his side. Is that why he feels guilty? Is this why you can't speak? I'll do whatever it takes to end the haunting.
We'll do our jobs.
If only these two could talk to each other.
Andrew needs to start talking. As long as he swallows his guilt, nothing will change. There's a wall between these two, and we must knock it down.
I may be able to do that. Andrew failed to save his friend and blames himself for it.
Questo è easy, si ascianda senza problemi.
Guilt is normal, but you must let it go.
I had claw marks on it.
None of this explains what binds the ghost here.
Good to see you living, sir. Keep it short, I'm on duty.
You're not like this, but we must speak of Joshua.
Where did you get that name?
From his ghost. It's important we talk about him. Joshua requests it himself.
He wants to take revenge. I know it.
You're not wrong. He wants to give you freedom. He never blamed you. You blamed yourself.
Why would he not seek revenge? He's due it.
He doesn't see it that way.
I shot him. I was trying to save him and I shot him.
Hold on. How did this happen?
We were skirmishing in the forest. Two Indian fellas bore down on Joshua. Dropped one, but the other had him cold. I was 20 yards away. I raised my musket, pulled the trigger. Bullet went straight through his skull.
Did you admit it later? I mean, no one would have thought the worst of you. A battle like that, well, shite happens.
Shite happens to shite soldiers. I said nothing. I wanted it over. I want it over. I don't want to live. I want to die. Please. Please. Put me out of my misery.
I am duty-bound to protect the living from the dead. Sometimes too from themselves. You can't see it now, but you can learn to live with this. Talk about it, accept it. You'll come to the point where it stops defining your life and you can set about living in the time you have left.
No. You survived. Now you must live.
Just as you could not speak, Joshua, I don't think he can hear you.
Sorry about this, Andrew. I wish it could have gone better for you.
The war left me injured. The wounds were invisible, but mortal just the same.
Oh, shit. They were not mortal. You live. Andrew, listen to me. Listen to me. Why don't you answer?
I told you, he won't hear it. He's made his choice. Now we make ours. Joshua Gouge, you've lingered in silence for too long. You can go.
If I stay, perhaps he'll listen.
We've done what we can. It's up to Andrew now.
My friend, if only you could hear me. You think you own me, and you don't.
Farewell, Joshua. You've done your duty and more.
Farewell, old friend.
Farewell.
I'm good for nothing after that. Thanks for your help. I'm not...
Allora. No, per ora però non posso potenziare nulla qui. Ah, sì, qua.
But forget it.
E qua c'ho 2 punti che non li posso espandere. Ma cosa devo prendere? L'ascensore. Sono un attimo smarrito. Dov'è l'ascensore? No, scusa. Ah, la casetta. Ah, ecco come arrivo anche.
Ready for another ride? Circumstances aside, this is quite romantic.
Swarming hordes of spectres aren't to your liking.
are if I'm with you. Not a fan of this breeze, mind.
Not as romantic as you'd thought, eh?
Maybe now's the time to ask you to marry me.
Try it, and I'll cut the rope.
C'è un forziere anche di qua. Li ero persi tutti e due.
This is locked from the inside. You shouldn't stay in there. That corpse is gonna shoot.
Die, you bastard!
Qua c'ero entrato però allora. Di là invece ci sono entrato. Mica mi ricordo se c'ero venuto qui. Ah, sì, mi sa dove sono venuto a salvare la tipa. La Freeze.
What a beautiful view.
Every morning I wake to a better one.
You trying to charm me, lady? I'll warn you. It should definitely work.
Ah sì, sì, che qua c'ero venuto. Qua sotto c'era il nido.
Blocked. I hope there's another way in.
on for size.
Cannot work this one out.
Come... Questo qua. No, così però arrivo troppo in alto. E me lo da qui però. No, sembra che io devo arrivare di là in modo tale che poi posso saltare. Però per fare il giro di là c'è una grotta. No, perché da qua con la prospettiva non si capisce nemmeno se c'è. Qua dovrei scendere. Credo. Eh sì. Il problema è come scendo qua sotto. Che palese che devo scendere qui, ma come? Erano appoggiate qua da quest'assi che ci faceva caso. Più che altro non si illuminavano.
Is it just me or?
I felt it too.
Banishers. I see you found your way.
Sebastian, what are you doing here?
Difficult though it be to walk these dark tunnels, I'll guide you as best I can.
Thank you. When you're searching for the source of the wrath of the hordes of the dead, it's nice to bring a friend.
I fear their anger justified. This place knows much tragedy.
What shall we find down there?
The rage of the Forsaken. They trusted him. He betrayed them. He abandoned them. I doubt they can be placated.
We must press on.
Stay close. Whenever you're ready. Not far now, till you find what you need. I hope.
Pity. I was enjoying this wee promenade. Oh,
Senza musichetta d'ascensore.
I think you can get down from here.
Devo fare io.
Everything all right?
Let's just get this over with.
Off we go then.
Pennington ordered the barricades fast. I barely had time to bid Helen farewell.
That must have been hard.
A soldier is called to sacrifice.
Era ovvio.
Reinforcements!
The spirits of these soldiers were angry.
Soldiers were spared. Those not taken by sickness or thirst died of despair.
Which one took you?
Despair. Most definitely.
These tunnels go surprisingly deep.
In its heyday, it was quite the operation. You see this lift? It goes all the way down. Cart upon cart rose to the surface, piled high with ore.
What's over here?
More tunnels blocked off. More death in the dark.
I told Gray the tunnels were hellish hot. But Wilson says he can't do much about it. Keep feeding the furnace, says he, if you want your meager pay. That sounds nasty. You alright?
Wouldn't fancy working here with the furnaces running.
The work men did here.
Nah, but you can't cook.
Something wicked is tied to this.
Ne manca uno, eh sì. Quindi...
Did the miners abandon their work when sickness hit?
They worked till they could work no more.
Stuck, damn it.
There's a strong spectral presence down there.
A lot of us died down here.
What the hell was that?
Qualcosa sta per uscire da lì.
Uh-oh.
They're coming.
Devil take it!
Feet on the ground. Nice of you to join us, Sebastian. Care to explain what the hell we just heard?
I can't.
What now? Enough powder to kill us all.
Enough powder to kill you, you mean?
Aye. Enough powder to kill me too.
Vediamo se riusciamo a finire sta quest di trama prima che pranzo.
You are sent back.
Quanto sono di percentuale? Al 26. Poi l'esplorazione non so se la faccio come nel God of War. Penso che arrivo livellato alla fine. Le secondarie magari me le evito un po'. Ah no, questo era... c'ero stato.
What's this?
A makeshift checkpoint. The halfway mark.
Are they expecting to face a regiment?
We knew the dying would try to fight. They had to keep them from infecting the rest.
Charming.
Can't blame a man for wanting to make it home alive.
We play games as we wait to die.
A safe harbor, should we need a moment's peace.
Sto fucile non è male. posso farlo però.
Great! More fun.
This miner was shot. Was there a mutiny?
There was. We failed.
Why did you not mention this before?
My heartfelt apologies. I suppose the memory was just too painful.
Santo puzza di trauma come al solito.
What is that?
This is no ordinary spectre, that's for sure.
Perhaps in our pain, screaming to be free, we made chains.
More importantly, how do we break them?
I see a weak link.
Whatever's down here did not like that.
Spectre heading for that corpse.
Bust! Away with you!
Red, look at this.
Aspetta. Qua di sicuro dovrò muovere lo scambio e portare quello là sopra.
Sense the ripple of a past conversation. What's that mark mean?
I've seen it in books. Necromancy. Corpse raising, spirit control, that kind of thing.
Have you heard of a ghost able to raise the dead and control them?
I thought they were myths. Perhaps I was wrong. But we do our work. Come on, let's break these chains.
Voices from the past. Wait to be heard.
They told us to stay put for a few days, and we listened. When days turned to weeks, we made do. Now food's running low, and they've bolted the doors. We must act now, before it's too late.
così poi posso salire lì sopra via qualunque cosa ci sia.
I know.
Allora, quindi devo vedere lì sotto e questo adesso. Quindi qua adesso mi sa che mi serve di là però riportarlo. Ah no, cazzo. Ah, così faccio unire qua il coso. E qui però niente. Però no, aspetta, c'è quel piccolo dettaglio che però a me serve comunque per scendere il carrello per ora. Guarda un po'. Si è presi. Non ci credo che sono toccato, era solo segreto così.
I feel an echo ringing, like a hum.
Lay down your weapon, Prospector, and stand away. I'll not say it twice.
Hear me. I'm not your foe.
Obey the order. Put the pickaxe down.
Your uniform won't protect your son. Your officer will bury us all. He'll bury us all.
He'll bury us all. He meaning Pennington, right?
Who else?
E adesso però. Adesso quelle catene come le rompo, scusa. scusa, adesso io da dov'è che sono arrivato? Ma non è possibile che mi sono già scordato. No, allora io sono salito da... Il ponte, se n'è andato a fare in culo il ponte, mi pare. Quello che devo fare? E mo? Eccolo. Cioè, non avevo visto minimamente qua.
Think you can take on a ghost? Watch out. Spectre possession.
Sebastian, what is this place?
It's nothing. It's only... The people were angry. And for good reasons.
Rebel camp.
Cos'è che non mi stai dicendo, Sebastian?
They change the guard when they bring the food. The old ones scarper while the new ones are still busy with the victuals. While they have their hands full, we take them.
Weapons, sabotage plans? Just how bad was the revolt?
Not as bad as Pennington burying us all alive.
That's no answer.
Right, Sebastian, fess up. What's going on?
What matters is that Pennington must pay. There is nothing else.
Sebastian Priest. In the mine, you were the sick. Instead, you afflicted them.
What? No. This is a heinous lie. I gave my life.
You turned into a tyrant until revolt emerged among the exhausted survivors.
They must have gone mad down in the dark. Their rage found a target in me, the captain's man. I died innocent. I died a hero.
You lied to yourself, to your men, to us. You lied to your wife. Why did you really come back?
I didn't. I never did that. It's not me. It's all a lie. I love Helena with all my heart. Pennington must pay. You must make Pennington pay for his crimes.
You'll not get away with this, Sebastian. Come back here, you coward!
I don't think he's coming back.
Ah, questo non lo posso muovere. Però. da sto lato. Allora, dovrei trovare un modo per andare più in alto, credo. Questa finestra messa qua così, provvidenziale, perché non è che posso sparare a qualcosa. È qua, però come ci arrivo là sopra?
They've lost some galleries to flooding.
Maybe it was the water that made them sink.
No, però non capisco adesso dov'è l'ultimo pezzo di catena, come lo raggiungo. Ci deve essere un modo, c'è una stanza dietro, ci deve essere un modo per salire. È qua che mi pare strano. Perché ci dovrebbe essere un modo per distruggere forse qualcosa da sto lato. Aspetta.
You need to see this. Here, I found something.
Sì, ma dove? Sopra? Ah.
Off we go then.
Path is clear.
We go deeper. I can't believe Sebastian lied to us all. To Helen.
Is this why the creature is angry? I would be.
Perhaps. Sebastian wants Pennington to be punished at all costs, and I'm not sure why.
Ah, ok, qua non potevo passare.
Christ, where are we now?
Miners, left to die in sickness and starvation. Helen was right. This was an atrocity, but she blamed the wrong man.
Ah, vabbè, sarà quello che mi indico.
A lot of men were locked in here.
Left to the pit, only restrained by the fear of falling.
Still impressive.
The sight of them makes me wonder if their resistance was even worth it in the end.
You're standing amidst their bodies with nothing but silence for your answer.
Cos'era sto lamento? Perché era palesemente un lamento. poi si sblocca delle secondarie, se fa oggi pomeriggio si torna pure, tanto da qui non posso andare per ora.
That body. These must be Sebastian's remains.
Curious. The priest said he was the last to die. Said he shot himself when hope ran out. That someone stove this fella's head in with a pike. This was no romantic suicide. This was bloody murder. Plus, there's no ghost tie. And look, the mark from before.
No ghost tie. So why did he not pale and become a spectre like the rest?
Sebastian told Helen a story. His prominent chest wound was part of it. But it's a fiction. He spun her a lie.
I'm starting to doubt the lieutenant's ghost. I think it's an effigy of Sebastian sent to get close to Helen. Maybe even to Pennington. Not a spectre. Something more elaborate. But what? And why? Sebastian is a doll, stuffed with stolen memory, made by whatever lurks down here.
Helen relies on her husband. The truth might ruin her.
Whatever about Helen. First we need to find the doll maker.
This isn't over yet. The Spectre headed for that corpse.
Oh, che cazzata è sto nemico così? Dio madonna, anche meno.
One by one they died.
We'll soon be out. Together.
Aye. I suppose.
Andò, te fa una combo fatta bene e te shotta. Che cazzata, dai. Anche meno. Allora, aspetta. Perché sto carrello lo posso spingere. Vedete? faccio qua però? Ah no, a parte sbaglio sempre il conduttore.
I know the stink is long since gone, but I swear I smell it anyway.
Quanto è profonda sta cavolo di miniera che tra un po' vorrei anche fare pranzo. E sti lamenti non sono un buon segno per niente.
We're getting close.
We'll need to stop at some point. You'll be alright.
An echo. These chains. An echo, I think.
Speak to me. Please let me go, Captain.
What are you?
Unchain me, Banishers.
You. No. No.
You will return and unchain me. Pennington. I will let you rest until you set me free.
Whatever skulks down here, Pennington's presence gives it life.
Ma non è che l'incubo era la... non ho capito se era la tipa che amava.
Remember the ghost who manifested out of the beast? Kate near wet herself.
E lui l'ha
She
arrestato.
called her Deborah.
Another ghost channeling the wrath of lesser specters. Can't be a coincidence.
Ah, ecco, quindi questo mi darà il potere per togliere l'edera una volta che lo batto.
Sense the ripple of a past conversation.
They left me here to rot. They'll not have me.
fosse un altro bello grosso, a quanto pare.
Can you see it?
Not yet.
I hear you. Pennington. Have you returned, Captain? At long last, will you free me?
Questa è grossa,
What happens
veramente.
if we do?
And climb and knock and
Decisamente grosso.
taste his own medicine.
You're Deborah, right? Pennington had you arrested and clapped you in chains.
Ah, quindi sì, quella che stava con Kate, pelle dura, era... mi sa che era l'incubo.
If we do, will you talk with us?
No chit-chat then.
Here it comes.
Get us next time.
The chains are coming undone. This is your chance. So close.
E dai.
Overhead, the roof is crumbling.
Damn it!
It's coming after anything standing in its way.
Che cazzo. Quindi questa è più una gimmick, pare, perché mo secondo me gli rispuntano di nuovo. Esatto. Cazzo. Come una mantea.
Release her!
So long I fear the light.
Where did you go? Come at me.
E dai.
I need a sign!
Over here.
Where are you in here?
Damn chains!
I need a sign!
Damn chains!
Damn it!
sign.
Ah, l'ho ripresa, ok.
Bad timing.
So close.
Manca poco il cazzo, manca poco.
She must have a weakness.
Quello che però non riesco a colpirlo. Perché? No, ho calcolato male i tempi un cazzo. Allora, devo tenerlo quindi. Dai, ho calcolato male i tempi. Cazzo, che fight del cazzo. Porca puttana.
I can see the weaker links.
Dai, perché lo devo avere carico, però è un po' un casino avercelo carico, Invece accadrà di nuovo come a quanto pare.
The darkness, it devours me. Eats me.
Lead me to you. Come at me. Beat you all.
Thank you.
Oh, l'ho preso al primo punto.
It's over. Go in peace.
No peace, no pardon, naught but darkness and decay.
No. All this must stop, and you must stop it.
Dark decay and the maddest words of the worst of men.
Whose words? Pennington's?
The worst of men.
When the maddening silence becomes the darkest night, the faintest voice is
Sì, ma dall'aspetto
welcome
questa
as
è
the
quella che è
dawn.
diventata l'incubus a Deborah.
Deborah.
I've had enough minds for a lifetime. Can we go now?
Quasi quasi. Pronova.
What was that thing?
A puppeteer. Every dead thing we've met was controlled by its anguish. Sebastian especially. The miners were wronged, but the woman Pennington locked up is at the root of it all. So what now?
Well, Helen's grip on power was already fragile. We found out that her husband was a spy.
Is Pennington any more trustworthy? He let everyone suffer so he wouldn't have to face his own cruelty.
Well, eventually, we'll get to take sides.
Troppo tardi. No, ma aspetta, però abbandona le miniere e me lo dà sotto. No, devo rifare. Aspetta, perché. Ah, sì, sì. Se devo farmi tutto l'ascensore. È lunga.
What was that thing?
A puppeteer. Every dead thing we've met was controlled by its anguish. Sebastian especially. The miners were wronged, but the woman Pennington locked up is at the root of it all. So what now?
Pennington had Deborah locked up screaming. She was dead, he ignored her. He's a disgrace.
But Helen Priest is enthralled to a trickster spirit. She can't be trusted either.
Però in teoria dice che devo andare qui. Però poi dopo mi dà il segnalino. Oh, vabbè. E una volta qua però dice che mi sto allontanando. Vabbè, là c'era un forziere, sti cazzi.
What is it?
The rush after the fight. It'll pass.
It's Sebastian, isn't it? You know I'm me, right? That I'm no poet.
Aye.
Do you, though?
Aye. My head may say different, but I know it in my heart.
Quanto lunga? Non finisce più sta...
Fresh air. At last.
You did well down there, young man.
Thank you, Master.
Adesso? Però poi è bloccato tutto. Mi dà 35 metri in alto. No, aspetta, perché non si apre qua? L'aveva visto sto passaggio.
Stay exactly where you are.
What do you hope to gain?
I'll bring back the discipline for a start.
Why, this is mutiny.
It is justice. Justice long denied.
Wait!
Thought you'd been killed in the mines.
Soon blow lie dead in the mines.
Neither one more word nor a move from you.
The mines are cleansed of their madness, which is more than I can say for this room.
You banished the thing in a pit. Truly? It's gone?
Aye. The puppeteer is no more. The siege is lifted. Don't get excited. You're still up to your neck in shite. You've still to answer for what you did, and what you did not.
I do not answer to civilians, nor to mutineers.
You will answer to the dead.
Once a woman in chains cried out and you did not listen. This is why you're cursed. Confess. Your future and the future of many depends on it.
I'll confess there is no future. I'll confess I led us here to make our final stand. And we still stand. To that I'll confess, and claim the credit.
We fall one by one.
Then we weep, we rage, but we stay loyal and true. Even the widows must stay true.
In fear you dither while folk die. Soldiers will not long stay loyal to a coward.
I do not fear a future already written. The die is cast. I dither not. I hold. I hold and watch the end unfold.
There's more to this. An older guilt. A deeper fear.
You may be to blame for the tragedy in the mines, Pennington, or you may not.
but the puppeteer wanted you dead. Some years back, you accused a local woman of witchcraft. You locked her up. The puppeteer was quite angry about that.
At last the die stopped rolling and my number has come up. I'll tell it now. I'll tell it all.
When you slandered her, you knew there'd be a witch hunt. Why'd you do it?
There was no slander. It was true. She was corrupt. She was evil. And she was a school teacher. Someone had to think of the children.
It's horse shit, but he seems to believe it. We're getting closer to the truth.
You clapped her in irons and threw her in jail. You took her humanity. You recognized her in the puppeteer, didn't you?
I'm sorry. Puppeteer? That's what was in the mines, wasn't it? And you knew, didn't you? How long? For how long have you known?
What I know and you do not would fill a library.
Helen is misguided. Under Sebastian's malign influence, she will remain so. Yet Pennington is little better. Which way do you lean?
I have faith in Helen Priest. Step down, Captain. Perhaps you may begin to wash your guilt away.
Do what you must, and face the consequences. Cast the die.
I will. All right. No more lies. No more hate. And no more mutiny. You mean well, but no good can come of it. The puppeteer sent the captain spectres. It also sent an unwitting assassin. You. Helen Priest.
The ghost by your side is not your husband. It's a husk, a sham, an elaborate fake.
Your beloved Lieutenant Priest was no hero. He was the tyrant. His victims dead in the mines tell the story.
I am Sebastian Priest. I love my wife. I want her safe.
You're a scarecrow, built from Helen's idealized memories of the man she loved, then sent to trick her into mutiny.
Without the puppeteer, the veneer will fade. Soon you'll be a spectre once more.
I loved you so. I'm not sure I understand what just happened. But you, Helen Priest, are under arrest.
You're still a prick.
For your trouble.
Forse avrebbe meritato di essere accusato lui, però...
Loving him, right or wrong, made me who I am. How much of you is made from loving your man?
Probably not enough.
Dawn, at last.
Looks like the nightmare's curse is lifted here. Job done. You're angry. Can tell.
Of course you can. Aren't you angry?
I'm more disgusted. This region is doomed. I know it in my bones.
There's no shortage of suffering around here.
Pennington saw to that when he left Deborah to rot. I know that we're together, and it makes us strong, but I'm still wary.
Don't lose yourself. You've done far more than I could ever have asked.
I'll do what it takes, and gladly. You need not ask it.
The closer we get to my body, to the truth about what happened here, the stronger I feel. My senses rise. It's as if I can taste the silence, smell the scent of wood smoke, feel the warmth of your body, feel Deborah's wrath. I feel it as if it were a part of me. I understand her anger. I feel her rage and can't help but relate to it. But that anger of mine, that fear, I thought when I left home, I'd left them behind.
Past is the past. You still get to choose your future. Times like this, old wounds can ache. Seems normal.
It's more than that. My past casts a growing shadow upon my heart. So much so that the sister I thought was gone for good seems to be winding her way back to me.
Your sister. Iomide, wasn't it?
No. As a child, before I left Cuba, I had a friend. I chose to call her my sister. That night, the night I died, I dreamed of her. I dreamed of Calendre.
Did you go looking for her? Was she near him? It's not beyond the realm of possibility.
It's so far beyond the realm of possibility you wouldn't believe it. No, she wasn't there. But I heard her voice. I'd swear on it. How could that be?
The nightmare, perhaps?
I don't think so. The nightmare felt close. This felt like it came from further away. As if from a different realm of being altogether.
What did you hear her say?
I don't know. I don't remember. I think she said we were family. Never to be divided.
She's after my job. She can't have it. I'm your family now. Nothing's tearing us apart.
Death has already torn us apart.
I hate this is where we are. I hate that I'll have to say goodbye. But for now, I'll do everything in my power to catch you.
This is how we win. Thank you for being the kindest soul I've ever met.
Thank you for being the bravest.
Allora. E teniamoci sto punto.
Ceridian?
What do you mean, Ceridian?
Ceridian, what's wrong? I don't think she can hear us. We need to go back to the swamps.
You understand that? But it's a bird.
It's Ceridian, by way of the invisible, speaking through the crow.
Pity it doesn't work both ways. Imagine having a conversation with someone far away.
Allora, qua poi ho 2 secondarie. Allora, qua ce n'ho una, poi forse posso andare a fare questa, poi ai campi giù c'ho l'altra, quindi quella poi. Eh sì, qua ce n'ho 2.
Can you feel it? I have goosebumps.
The veil is tearing at the seam.
Aspetta, perché ho fatto il viaggio rapido qui, scusa? Dove sono? Ah, quindi mi fa tornare per forza qua adesso, ok. Perché mi deve fare anche il tutorial, effettivamente Ah no, era... vabbè, la fiammella. Allora, io salvo qui. Ed a questo punto chiudo e ci rivediamo più tardi. Ciao a tutti, a più tardi. Solita ora, penso. A dopo.